Hare Krishna, dear friends. Today I wanted to talk about my personal experience in India. Before coming to India, I was practicing Krishna consciousness for nearly 5 years, and I had some imagination about India that when I will come, I will see everybody as a devotee. I mean, everybody is in India Vaishnavas and worshippers of Krishna, and first, when I came to India, I was so much respectful, and oh my God, so much respectful to each Indian. So I had ticket to the first class train, and from Delhi I had to travel for 2 days. So I was in the train, and I thought in the morning everybody now will wake up at 4 o'clock in Brahma Muhurta and start to chant the holy names of the God of Lord Krishna. And I thought that when they eat food, they will eat only pure prasadam without meat, vegetarian, without onion and garlic. But I was, unfortunately, I was surprised. When I woke up early in the morning, nobody woke up, maybe some people, and some people even ate some non-vegetarian food. So I started to get surprised. Why is it so? Because India has so much knowledge. Indian people know what is karma, what is good action, what is bad action. So I was surprised. Why is it so? Then when I started to study at the university, I was grown up in the culture where boys and girls never mix with each other so easily. They don't touch each other, they don't talk to each other so closely, and girls wear long dresses. But unfortunately, when I came to India, I saw that Indian people really started to copy other Western countries. The girls wear jeans. When I wear sari, they say, "Oh my God, what are you doing? You're following Indian culture." Yes, why not? You also do. No, we don't. It is not comfortable. So, and so it was surprising because when I was in my country, it was so difficult to have this Bhagavad Gita, because that book, when I read that book, oh my God, it gave me so much. From Bhagavad Gita I learned that what is karma, what is the action, what is reaction, and who is God. To some extent, Bhagavad Gita as it is with the commentaries of Srila Prabhupada opened to me this knowledge that Krishna is God and there is karma. So the first feeling was that why I didn't have this book before. I became so much angry. Why that devotee who knew me for 5 years didn't give me this book? For 5 years I lost my time, and for 5 years for so many years I committed so much sin without knowing. Because in our country, in other places it is natural to meat eating and other things, because parents, it is natural, and children accept it because it is ignorance. People don't know. So, but Bhagavad Gita as it is, it's easily available in India. In my place, I had to, because we didn't have too many Bhagavad Gitas, only one we had. So in order to keep that book with myself, I had to write it down. So I like this book very much. Now, why? When I came to India, I saw that there is no so much suffering. Nature is the same, because I was in the south, mostly in Mysore. When there is no so much heat, there's no so much cold, every time is rain, which I love so much. And that when there is no seasonal change, the feeling comes we lose the feeling of time. We don't see that time is passing, so it is a little bit as like being in the paradise. But in other countries, people are really suffering because of this. In some countries it's very cold, in some countries it's very hot. For example, my brother, he went to Russia to study, and it is a small story which can explain how it is, how much suffering is there. So they, three friends, they rented a room, students. So one student, and one day they were in the room, and some of their other friends came and told, give me the money for the room, I will give it to the owner of the house for rent, for 1 month's rent you have to give to me, and I will meet him and I will give to that Russian man. Then he collected all their monies, and after some time in the evening, that owner came, and Russian people are very strict, and he came. I came to collect money for the flat, you have to pay. They were surprised. Oh my God, that friend, he took their money and cheated, gone away, lost. And that owner also was very hard-hearted, so in the late evening, night, he kicked them out. So two friends, my brother and his friend, they were with their luggages, big luggages, and they didn't know where to go, so they went out in the street. And it was so much cold, it was snowing, it was nearly 40 degrees, minus 40 degrees, so it was so much cold. So they went to underground railway station, and they somehow they remained there till 12 o'clock at night. But after that, from there also they had to move because it is closing. So they had to come out, nowhere to go. It was dark, it was snowing, and my brother says that it was so much cold that we couldn't stand in one place. If we stand in one place, after 1 minute we will get frozen. It is so cold that we won't be able to move. So in order not to be freeze, they used to walk from one side to another, till morning, 7 hours. So in this way they saved their lives. So as we see, it is very and why such like changes of temperature? It is because of sin, because people out of ignorance commit sins. They kill pigs, even they drink alcohol, they smoke, they use drugs, and they do illicit sex, they even eat hogs because of ignorance. They don't know, they don't have knowledge, because we are soul, and when soul needs something special, but because they don't have knowledge how to give some food, to the soul, they want to find that happiness from food, from illicit sex, from opposite sex, from alcohol, from drinking. They don't know, so they want to find that happiness from somewhere. And still in some countries, young youth go out, they leave their homes, they become hippies, they start to do all such like mad things because they don't have knowledge. They don't have knowledge of Bhagavad Gita as it is. So, but this Aryan culture in the previously Bharatavarsha was whole world. All these 7 Varshas, which means seven continents, all were called as Bharatavarsha. When King Bharata used to control, he was the emperor of whole world. But it says that slowly by the degradation, this Bharatavarsha becomes slowly small. So nowadays it is the area of India, it is called as Bharatavarsha. Other places are not called Bharatavarsha because they don't follow this Aryan culture, they don't follow this Vedic culture. And India, Lord Chaitanya, when he appeared, he told that whoever took birth in this holy land of Bharatavarsha, where many avatars of Lord Krishna took birth or appeared, these people are very fortunate, and because they have access to that knowledge about God, about Krishna, about the holy names. So these people should take it very seriously, practice themselves. It is not like you take Bhagavad Gita, okay. For example, when we distributed books in India, when we say, please take Bhagavad Gita, please take Bhagavad Gita. I have Bhagavad Gita, I have. It is very difficult. Everybody says, I have Bhagavad Gita, I have. So, it was so much difficult to distribute books here in India. And when we ask, do you read Bhagavad Gita? They may say yes, but when you start to ask questions, they keep silent or go away. So, it is not that we keep the book in the altar or in the shelf for the vision, but we have to, worshipping means you open the book and start to read, and what is there inside, and start to apply that knowledge in your life. What is happening now? This Vedic culture was so strong that Muslims, when they came to India, they couldn't break down this bone, this power. They couldn't break down this knowledge, this culture. When British people came, for 100 years, they tried so much, but they couldn't break down fully this culture. But Kali Maharaj entered very intelligently. He sent his TV channels, slowly in each country, in each house, and every child, every youth, every teenage, every parent, slowly they directly connected to Kali Maharaj's movies. So TVs especially destroyed this culture, and in this way. And first thing demons do is that they destroy this Brahmanical culture. Brahmanical culture means they destroy, hide this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and they destroy cows. So which is the food for Brahmanical culture to increasing knowledge, and they hide the knowledge. They wrongly interpret shastras, so it is not good. So when knowledge is not there, first degradation comes to weaker people. So which means, for example, children, especially women, they become degraded. And when women are degraded, it becomes very easy for demoniac people to enter to their wombs and take human body. And when such like children take birth, they grow up and they will start to preach demoniac culture. They will destroy that Vedic culture again. This because when women is chaste, when they are pure, and when child conception is done properly with some scars, demoniac souls cannot enter to the woman, to the womb of a mother. Only demigods can enter. But when women are weak, impure, such like demons enter and take human body, because human body is very special. So in this way, degradation starts. And one more thing, I saw that in India, people are very proud. Of course, everywhere we go, in Russia, they are very proud. In our country, they say, oh, we are very proud that we are this nation. In France, you go, they say, we are French people, they become proud. In Iran, you go, oh, we are proud. Everyone is proud of themselves, their nation. And Srila Prabhupada says in one lecture, it is animalistic consciousness, because cat, dog also thinks that I am this body, I am cat, I am dog, And if we also think that I am Russian, I am Turkmen, I am Muslim, I am Hindu, I am Christian, it is saying that I am this body, I am this mortal body. But it is not so. That person who is having knowledge, he knows that he is soul. And soul doesn't have some particular, some temporary designations. As King Bharata says, King Jada Bharata, when he took birth as Jada Bharata, he told to the king, now you are telling that you are king and I am your slave, but in some other times I will be your king and you will be my slave. So what's the use of losing time for showing that you are lowly, you are higher, you are this, you are that? We are souls, we are equal in the eyes of God, we are equal. Okay, they are committing sins, okay, they took birth in Western countries, okay, they are now committing sins, but every sage has past, and every sinner has future. So Vedic knowledge, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, can rise every person, any person from any state of consciousness. So people who took birth in India should be like parents. They should be like parents, because when parents see their children, some children will be weaker. Some children don't get nice marks in the studies, and they won't study nicely. But some other children will study nicely. So parents don't discriminate with each other. They equally help to that weaker one also. So Indian people should be like that. Parents don't become proud. Oh, I am very strong than you. You are very foolish. You are committing sin. We have to neglect. You are this. You are that. No, it shouldn't be like that. We have to remove this pride, because pride is nothing to be proud. It is just losing your time. So Indian people should be prideless and share this knowledge, because the biggest violence is that you know what is the sweetest thing in this world. You know the goal of life, and you yourself know, and you yourself happy, but you don't become sad for others, because others are dying, others are suffering. So looking and seeing that, to stay peacefully, it is a great violence. Who knows that maybe if we do such like sin, if we do such like violence in next life, we will take birth in those situations, and they will take birth in this situation. So it is very dangerous. So it's our duty, it's a duty of Indian people in India, that they should accept Bhagavad Gita as it is, and read it nicely, and apply it in their lives, and share it to others. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.